Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. So we're gonna talk about the favorites. Here I have some pretty interesting stuff to share with you this month. It's been a few months again, right? I haven't done favorites for a little while again. So yes, there's a lot of exciting products. So I'm gonna start with something quite unusual, and it is this baby. This is a mini fridge. I'm holding it sideways, you guys, intentionally because there is a mirror in here, so I don't wanna, you know, blind you. So this fridge was sent to me sometimes in May, towards the beginning of May. So I have it for what, almost 2 months now, and you know, I tested out quite a bit. So this mini fridge is obviously made for your cosmetics, for your masks, you know, for all your moisturizers, whatever you need to hold and keep it nice and cool. And I think especially for now, the summer, that it's hot, this little thing, it's quite handy. So up front, you obviously have the big mirror. So if you like to, and if you have room to keep it on your vanity, you can probably put it right on top and maybe do your makeup. You have a choice of turning the lights on. There's 3 different settings. And, you know, I think it's pretty cool. I personally don't have room to keep it on my vanity, so I don't use it as a makeup mirror. But I think, you know, if you do, or if you have a bigger vanity and if you can hold it in your bathroom, that would be great. So let me show you inside of this fridge. It is, like I said, it's a mini fridge. For me, it works just perfectly. I can put a few masks that I have, because, you know, keeping the masks cold, I think it's great. You can also put some sheet masks here on the side of the, you know, of the door. There is a little room, and there's obviously a little, like, little basket room in here as well to put, you know, one jar would fit in here. So I have few of my favorite masks, and by the way, I'll link them all below if you're interested. So, you know, overall it will fit quite a few of the products, and my jars are like pretty big. You know, some of those masks and eye patches kind of masks are pretty large jars, as you can see, and they still fit here just fine. So just keep in mind, you know, sometimes you'll have to maybe kind of maneuver a little bit and change things around, but overall, you know, for me it's just perfect. I don't need to put anything else, but you can keep your moisturizers as well if you wish to, but just keep in mind, you know, it's rather a small capacity. The little blue part that you see inside, this is the actually cooling part. So anything that you see like a white inside, this is not a cooling section. So anything that is blue basically will be cooler, and this is what is you know, cooling off your products basically. So just keep that in mind. And obviously, you know, if you close it, the whole thing, it will stay cool, even though some of the parts are not, you know, specifically like refrigerator like, it still will be cool. What I liked about this mini fridge is also the fact that you can keep the things hot. So you can switch, here's a little button in here, and you can basically go from hot to cold. I keep things cold, but you know, maybe you need to put some little, maybe washcloths, little towels or something that you like to keep it hot in, especially when in the winter. I think it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. This fridge obviously comes with a cord, and I like the fact that the cord is pretty long. So if you know, if your bathroom doesn't have outlet kind of near, you know, where you want to put this thing, keep in mind that this is pretty a generous length. So there's one thing that I need to mention. It's a little con that I think you need to know, is the fact that this little fridge can be a little loud. All right, when the motor is working, and you know, obviously it's working all the time because it's cooling, it does make a little noise. So this would be probably like one downside. So if you keep it near, let's say maybe bathroom is near your bedroom, that can probably bother you. I don't want you to think that it's super loud, but it's just like a little white noise that you can just hear in the background. So just keep that in mind. If it's it would be annoying for me to keep it in my bedroom, for example, because that noise would kind of bothers me unless you get used to it. So I don't know, I just wanted to let you guys know. So if you're interested in that little fridge, I will link it down below for you guys who can go and check it out for yourself. All right, let's talk about some of the amazing products that I've discovered this month. If you guys remember, some times ago, I shared with you that I got like a little travel, it was like a travel kit of Glow Recipe products. There was 5 products in there. And basically, I took all of those you know, decent size, I would say deluxe sizes of the products with me to Poland, and I have been using it like all the time. And now I'm stopping myself because I'm gonna go back to Europe in a couple of weeks, so I'm stopping myself of not to use it. Maybe I should go and just buy a full-size product, because I was so impressed, you guys, with this product. So those are the 5 products that came in the kit, and I'm just gonna very quickly tell you about it. The one that I love, oh my god, I've been using it like every single night. This is the eye sleeping mask. It comes in this little green jar. It's pretty generous size, you know. I just use it basically like a night cream. You just put a little bit. I like the fact that it's pretty thick, you know, has like a nice thick substance, and I don't know, I just love it. Doesn't really have a smell or anything like that, but I just love it under my eyes. So I've been using this at night. There is 2, there is one serum, and there is like a little glow recipe. This glow recipe, honestly, I don't really see the glow, but I still put it on my face. I didn't notice like any super glowy face after I've been using this one, so, but it feels good on my face. The serum, which is the hyaluronic serum, on the other hand, is very, very beautiful. It is a little sticky. Just keep that in mind. A little bit goes a long way. And by the way, these all have pumps. This is what I love about this. This all comes with a pump, so it's very easy to use, and one pump will cover your entire face. So love the serum. And the last thing is the moisturizer. And I was a little bit on the fence about the moisturizer, because when I pumped it first, I was like, oh no, that's like a water cream, kind of like a gel cream. But even though it is kind of a watery jelly substance, so you can probably see it like a see-through, it still feels nice. And generally I'm not a fan of like water creams or gel-like creams, and I was like on the fence at first, but no, it feels really, really nice. Again, doesn't really have a smell, maybe a little of that fruity kind of smell, but if you're sensitive to smells, that's not gonna even bother you. It's barely noticeable. So yeah, I am very much, you know, surprised by how much I love those things. The last thing in this little kit was the Pore Tight Toner Watermelon Glow. Again, this toner, it's wonderful. It's thicker. I love when the toner has a little bit more substance, which is not very watery. I love the thickness, all right? So brilliant, love it. And again, I'm gonna stop using it now because I have to take it with me for another trip. I'll be definitely buying these full size. Something that I couldn't live without is the LANEIGE sleeping mask. I took this little baby with me on the trip, and I know LANEIGE has this kind of a lip balm, which obviously I couldn't find. So I take this little baby with me. This is the full size. I just wanted to show you guys in case you are not familiar with that product. If you haven't tried the LANEIGE lip sleeping mask, you have to. You have to try it. This one is like a green apple, so maybe smells a little bit like a green apple, and I use it a ton. This just stays in my drawer all the time. And I took this little baby with me. This is the original kind of a melony, watermelony kind of a flavor. I just use it all the time, especially like in the plane. You know how air can be drying, and basically I put a LANEIGE sleeping mask on my face, and I put the lip, I keep applying this all the time throughout the entire flight. because it's just the air, you know, it's very, very drying. And if you fly the plane, you have to try the LANEIGE sleeping mask. It's just amazing. I kept it in my fridge. So, you know, it's nice and cool when you have a fridge, but obviously on the plane, I just had like a little mini version, so I just put it on and it was just perfect. You need to try those products. Speaking of masks, you guys, if you haven't tried this Sephora brush for mask, you need to run and get it. This is the most luxurious and smoothest brush. It applies the mask so beautifully. It does have like a little, do you see there's like a little dent? So the bristles are not going like quite straight. There's like a little dent. So when you put this like in a jar, it just scoops the right amount of the masks and you can just apply it all over your face, and it's just so nice. It's great. I highly recommend. It's a like little product but makes your life so much easier and happier. And it's washed very nicely, very quickly. After I, you know, apply the mask, I just run it after the water. No products needed, just clean water and dry it off very quickly. Love, 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 love this brush. Two Sephora products that I have to mention to you guys. The first one is the peel pads. They comes in this little jar, and obviously there is how many of them? 60 pads. So I am almost, I don't know if you can tell, but I am almost done. There's maybe, I don't know, maybe there's 20 left or so. These are like those very thin, you know, paper-like pads, and basically I use them at night after I clean my face. I use one pad, you know, all over my face and my neck, and then I finish up with my hands, and they feel so nice. I don't know, my skin love it. It says that 99% of ingredients are natural ingredients. So yeah, I really, really love this product. The other product from Sephora line is this serum, and this is targeted wrinkle serum. It looks like a milk. Again, this is from the clean Sephora line. 97% are natural ingredients. So it comes with that little dropper, and just want to show you guys. It looks like a milk. It's literally, do you see? It's all white. And I take a few drops on my face. You can use it in the morning, you can use it at the evening, and it just feels so nice. They have a few different serums, but the one that I tried is the Wrinkle, and I don't know, it just feels good. It just feels good on your face. So I've been loving this. Makeup primer that I've been loving for a while is the new by Saint Laurent. So this is, it says Glow in Balm, basically, and it's, I just take a little bit in the palm of my hand, and you know, I distribute this all over my face before I put my makeup on, before I follow with the foundation. It feels good. You cannot really see anything. It feels really, really, really good. Has a very subtle smell, and it gives you like a nice radiance. So that's what I really like about this, and it's not super sticky, and I always like to use some kind of a primer, and I've been really, really loving this. I don't have much left in this tube, but yeah, if you want to try a good primer, I think this is something that you should definitely consider. It's not super expensive, and I really, really like it. I know they had BB cream or something like that, which I didn't like. But this is very nice because it just gives me this kind of a glow within. So love it. I forgot to mention this. This is the SPF that I have been using. This is the Tatcha Silk Sunscreen. It comes in this super thin packaging. It's very unusual. Mine is a little dirty. It's kind of leaking. But it is very nice. I love the fact, yeah, it's, oh my gosh, it's like all over the place. I love the fact that it has some color. You can probably tell by looking at the tube. But once you apply it to your skin, it kind of, I would say, kind of sinking in, and because it has a little bit of the color, it's not gonna leave like that white cast on your face. So I only use this on my face. It is a pretty pricey product. I don't know. Mine is kind of leaking all over the place, but I love it. I have been traveling with that. It's kind of beat up a little bit. The whole packaging is beat up, but it's such a great product. And I love the fact that, you know, it's kind of nice and skinny tube. You can just put it down nicely in your cosmetic case, and great to travel. And it is the must for the summer, and especially if you wear makeup. it's easy. You can just wear it under your makeup with no problem. It's a SPF 50. Love it. You gotta get it. Everybody asked me in Poland, what am I wearing on my lips? And this is the Dior. This is the one that I've been sharing with you guys for so long. It's color 628. Love it. It comes with this new, you know, kind of a tube. It's Dior's are probably one of my favorite, you know, lipstick. I mentioned it so many times, so I don't want to spend too much time, but I have it on today. I'll link it down below for you guys. This, you have to have it. And you know what I love about those lipsticks is the fact that they are super long wearing. It is balmy, it is glossy, but it is super, super long wearing. I was surprised. I was like eating and drinking, and then I went to the bathroom. Lipstick is still there. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it is amazing. Hourglass Smoke is probably the most used eyeshadow of the past few months. So I'm gonna mention it one more time in here. This is my favorite eyeshadow. I was using it all the time. I'm using it all the time. You guys, I hit the pen. Can you see it? I already hit the pen. There's very little left. I purchased another one, so I have a brand new. I was gonna give it to my sister, but she doesn't really wear a lot of eye makeup, so she passed on it. I don't have it on today. I have some fancy Tom Ford on my eye. This is just amazing. If you haven't tried any of those colors, because there's so many you can choose from, Smoke is my favorite. It used to be Reflect. Now it's Smoke. And it's just so, it's just beautiful. It's long wearing, and you just apply it with a finger. One and done. The best. Don't wait. Oldie but goodie. I have to mention this. This is the Chanel. I think now it's the part of the LANEIGE collection. Yeah, this is the cream bronzer. You know when the summer comes? That's what I'm using. It's my Chanel cream bronzer. I love it. I know everybody says that it's been reformulated and it's not as good as it used to be. I really cannot tell the difference. To me, it's the same as the old one, and believe it or not, this is my third tube. Or top, I should say, the third top of this. I went through two of them, the original ones before, and I bought this one, I believe, a year ago. And you know, most of the time I wear it in the summer because I like cream products in the summer. So I do have it on today, and then I always have to top it on with you know, with the normal bronzer, like a powder bronzer. And obviously I have to mention this. I know I don't have it for a long time. I got this at the airport in Frankfurt, but it is available in America already, so yay. So I have the lightest color. It's in the what is it called? Sunshine. Okay. It's in the Sunshine. I was trying to buy it at the airport in Warsaw, and they were out, absolutely out. Everything was sold out. So I'm glad I was able to find it in Germany. It's super silky and it's very soft. So if you use the powder brush, you know, just be careful because it's very soft. I do use my huge La Mer powder brush. I can link it down below. It's in my opinion, is the best. It's technically it's a powder brush, but I use it for bronzers all the time, and I love it. So again, I have it on today. Underneath I have this, and then I top it off with this Chanel, and look how big it is. Oh my god, it's so nice. This is just, oh, I'm gonna take this with me for the next trip. It's like so much is happening here. Okay, two more products before I go to a couple of handbags and other stuff. Two perfumes. I have to mention perfumes. So Dior Absolutely Blooming. This is absolutely the best perfume for the summer and spring. Everybody in Poland were asking me, what are you wearing? What is your perfume? Smells so good. Now, I didn't take this big, humongous, heavy bottle with me. I do have a smaller travel spray, which I always take with me. So yeah, I mean, this is probably, yes, I would say, this is probably the best perfume from Dior in my opinion. This is the most potent, this is the most beautiful, if you like florals, obviously. I don't know, I do like J'adore on the other hand too, but I don't have J'adore currently. So I think, okay, let's put it this way. Out of all the Dior perfumes that I have, and I have pretty decent perfume collection, this is, in my opinion, the best, okay? Love it. And it's, you know, if you spray it in the morning, you're gonna still spray, you're gonna still feel it at the evening and the next day. You know, so that's how strong it is. But it's a beautiful, little bit sweet, floral. I mean, think about the garden with the, you know, with the flowers, and all the flowers are blooming. That's what it is. Stunning, stunning. Slightly different, but again, also floral, is the Chanel Chance, and this is my newest perfumes, one of my newest perfumes. I purchased right before I left, and I didn't take it with me because my sister, this is my sister's signature perfume. She has it, and I was just like going with that as well. She goes like, you're mixing the perfumes. I don't care because I love it so much. So this is the original Chance. And I know there is a couple of other Chances that I want to try as well, but this one is so beautiful, and it just reminds me so much of my memories when we lived in Detroit. You know, we had this very, very old house in there, and just kind of reminds me of that time. Unfortunately, that perfume was stolen by the moving people, the movers. Oh my gosh. But anyway, yes. Such a nice perfume. I hope you're still with me. I have a few more things that I want to share with you. The first one is this. I think I mentioned it already at some point on my channel. This is by ONIC, and this is like a curling iron kind of wand. This is what I use for my hair. I'm talking about this because so many of you send me DMs or emails, or, you know, just leave the comments asking me, what do I use for my hair? This is what I use. I also have like a typical T3 curling iron with the clasp, which I also like. But for the past, I would say 3 months or so, exclusively, I have been using this. And I took it on the trip with me. Again, I just had a little end, because this is like dual voltage, so you can use in Europe as well. You just have to have a little adapter, you know, just a little tiny bit, so it can fit into the European outlets. And oh, I did hair for me for the wedding. I did the hair for my sister. So yeah, this is great. And obviously I have it, you know, I did it today as well. It can give you, if you use a less hair, it can give you very tight kind of curls. If you use more hair at a time, like I did today, it will just give you like a nice wave. But, you know, I like it to be a little bit more like kind of a messy sometimes, so I try not to do it too tight. But yeah, absolutely love it. This is my favorite, and I burned myself so many times. You can see here another one. You know, it's, what can I do? Sometimes I just do so many things at the same time, and I'm just burning myself. Chanel sneakers, love them, love them, love them, love them. And I know Chanel comes up with this sneakers, so many different styles of sneakers, but this particular one, I think they kind of always bring it back, and it could have some, you know, little details that are always slightly different, but these are so comfortable. I literally live with them, you know, for I had it on my feet when I was flying, and I walk with them everywhere. If you look at some of the pictures, if you haven't seen my videos, by the way, especially the first one, I show a lot of pictures, I'll link it up there. You know, I wore those sneakers all the time because they're super comfortable and, you know, yeah, at the same time stylish. I still want to get them in a black color, so yeah, that's something that is on my wish list. And then 2 handbags that I have to mention. The first one is this baby, which I took with me as my main handbag. I had it in my carry-on luggage, and because I had like kind of a backpack, you know, on the way, because, you know, you always have to put it like under the seat, and I have so many little things that I don't want to shovel my nice handbags under the seat on the plane. So I had this one in my carry-on on me, you know, so when I got there, I left my backpack alone, you know, my travel backpack, and then I was using this all the time in Warsaw, in Poland, and I got so many compliments from my family members and you know, from even strangers. Like, there's some people don't know that it's LV bag, you know, but anyway, my cousins, like, they were like all over this handbag. So This is such a great bag. It's awesome because, you know, it has a long strap and you can wear it crossbody and it's just so comfortable. I just love this handbag. There's one more little bag that I have to mention, and this is my Fendi, which I love so much. I got this for Mother's Day, and you guys, I have been wearing it all the time. It's a great little handbag for running errands. That's what I use for. If I have to go grocery shopping, if I have to, you know, if I go to the mall or just like do little things, you know, even eventually in the fall, you know, if I have to go drop my kids back to school, I think this is gonna be just such an amazing bag. It's all packed right now because I have been using it. Surprisingly, I can fit quite a bit in this handbag, so I really love it. If you ever thought about buying it, consider buying it, go for it, because this is such a nice bag. Whew, that was another long video. I hope you stayed to the end. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Yeah, you know, I don't do my favorites every single month, but you know, it's every 2 or 3 months, and then obviously I have a lot of products to talk about and share with you guys. So I hope you don't mind longer videos. All right, so I hope you have a wonderful, fabulous day or evening or weekend, whatever you're watching this. And yeah, leave it a comment. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up for this video. Leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. If you own any of those products, if you use any of those products, please let me know. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye!